Hey guys, SFP here, and welcome to episode number 48 of my FIFA 15 DC career mode. We're actually very close to reaching that 50 episode mark, guys. I'm very excited, and we're obviously going to hit that mark tomorrow. So stay tuned for that one because I'm going to give a couple of shoutouts here. Now, I know I don't have many subscribers, but for those of you guys that have subscribed, I do appreciate it greatly. And what is this? Why are we number 2? We've been winning all our games. Why have we been bumped down to second place? That is very, very unfortunate, guys. But anyways, before we focus on this game, I just want to give you guys a big thanks. And for my 50th video, I will actually be giving you guys a shout out. So for you guys that have subscribed, please make sure to check out that video, guys, because like I said, I want to give back to you guys because you guys have been very very great for my channel, obviously, because I do appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel. Now, maybe you guys don't watch every video. That's completely fine with me because there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube, and maybe you just maybe you just subscribed recently because you want to see my full career mode. That's completely fine, guys. But if you want to watch the shoutouts, please watch the 50th episode that will be coming out tomorrow. We're obviously not going to get there today. I could technically, but I don't want to spam your subscription feeds, so to speak. And here we see right off the bat, we're going for Longo here. And Longo's going to have a shot and a nice save there. But Velarde has another opportunity and a block there by Bradley. And Velarde gets it again. And so far, I think my team here is playing with a chip on their shoulder because with all our efforts, we should be number 1. But for some reason, we're only number 2 at the moment, which is very frustrating. And so they're frustrated and they're trying to do their best to get back on top. We were on top for like maybe a week, but now it seems that we've been pegged down to second place. Honestly, my players are not too happy about that. And we see here that Craval is going to have the last attack here. Craval again. Pass it to Bradley. Bradley, Craval to Shiryu. Shiryu tries to find the gap there in between my back line, but he's not going to find it because my back line is very solid in this game, guys. And that's going to be the end of the first half, 0-0. And I'm a little cautious with Toronto FC because they've actually burned us twice, I believe, in this whole season. Well, I do want to get the win, obviously, because I want to keep that momentum of 5 league games. We have 4 league game wins so far, and we're going for the 5th to cement our spot on the number 1 position for the East. But I also have to be cautious of the counterattack because they are very lethal if I give them the opportunity. And Chris Rolfe skimmies by his defender, takes a shot, a very well-driven shot in the goal, and that makes it 1-0, guys. We are getting the lead so far. What a nice swerve there by Chris Rolfe, and what a nice driven shot there. There's nothing the goalkeeper, who is, what's his name? I don't even know who's actually keeping right now. I don't think it's actually the starter, and we see that Gilberto's actually going to come in the second half, and that's going to be dangerous, guys, because if you remember correctly from the last game, he basically put the knife in the fork for us, or against us, I should say. And Longo gets an opportunity. He gets a shot, and it's a low-driven shot there, but nothing the goalkeeper can't take care of. And we see here again, we're going for the win, guys. It's very obvious here. We've had the better looks here, and again, a nice save there by the goalkeeper. A nice center ball, and again, a very dangerous position. Chris Rolfe shoots it, and it gets deflected by Perquis, or Perquois. I don't know how to pronounce that, guys. I do apologize for that. But anyway, so far this has been very exciting, guys. And this will be the last play of the game, most likely, since it's in the 90th minute. We get the ball here. Taylor Kemp's going to go for the shot. A block, another shot by Madeira, but the shot just goes wide. And nothing is going to trouble the goalkeeper, Bono. Well, I guess they got Bono on goal, guys. I guess he stopped touring there. And decided to become a professional goalkeeper. Who knew about that? Who knew? Anyways, we see here that there's nothing Craval is going to do, and I think this will actually be the last opportunity. Bradley gets the ball. He goes and starts the counterattack, but the ref whistles for the end of the game, guys, and we get a 1-0 victory, pushing our streak to 5, and hopefully this means we'll be bumped back into first place right now. Let's see about that. And yes, we are bumped back, and this time there's no games in hand for the excuse me, the Columbus Crew, I believe, who are in second place. And here I'm going to the transfer negotiations because I kind of forgot where we were in that aspect. But now we're going to keep simulating against the Revolution, and we have here the people that are leaving. And we have here another transfer offer for this time Luis Cagna, who is going to go on loan to the San Jose Earthquakes because, like I said, guys, many times before, I am very stacked when it comes to center backs, and so I'm going to loan out as many as I can. And here we see that Reina and Araujo declined their contracts, and they're playing hard to get, guys. I'm going to have to settle for one most likely because I financially right now I cannot afford both players. Now I could have asked the board and see if they could give me some sort of a boost, but considering this is like the last weekend or the last 2 days of the transfer season, I don't think I'll hear back from them in time. But I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comment section how quick the board has heard your responses. I know in certain circumstances they gave a response the next day, and I think maybe, just maybe, on one of my previous career modes that I was playing by leisure, that they actually answered within a couple hours. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not 100% sure, and I don't want to risk it. And to be honest, I can't even afford. I wouldn't be able to live up to the expectations. Granted, this is the last season, so it doesn't really matter. Because even if I promise to win the MLS Cup final, and I lose in the first round, and get fired, that doesn't really matter, guys. I guess because this will definitely be the last season um, that we're playing for this career mode in FIFA 15. Because I want to get a little bit of a break because so far doing this whole daily thing has been a little bit stressful for me, guys. To be honest, I don't actually have enough time to actually play the game the day of and then edit and record. I actually have to do it ahead of time, and so that means I basically have to play. Playing the game itself is not too much of a hassle. It's more the editing, and so basically I have to edit 4 videos in a day, which I guess now that I think about it and say it out loud, it doesn't seem like too much of a hassle. But I also don't want to spend my whole day just editing videos and doing the recordings. I actually want to do other things in life, obviously. And I think I deserve to do other things in life, to be honest. But like I said, with the new career mode happening, I will just be doing double upload weekends. So 2 episodes Friday, 2 episodes Saturday, and then 2 episodes Sunday. And I do that for many reasons. Obviously, time constraints is one of them. But obviously, I also want to give you guys an opportunity to be more interactive with the career mode. I don't want to just pre-record so far at a time that by the time you guys give me suggestions, I won't be able to heed them. So I think that 6 episodes a week and seems to be about a good amount. And I'll obviously experiment here and there. Obviously, I only have a few subscribers at the moment, but once I get more, maybe, hopefully, after I start my full-on career mode, maybe you guys will be a little bit more vocal in what it is you guys want from me and expect from me. And so I'll try to change to the best of my abilities and to satisfy all of you guys' needs. And obviously, FIFA career mode needs, not anything explicit, so to speak. And here we see but is probably our first and only good shot here by Luperto in this half. And here we see Luperto back again. Unhappy with his opportunity. And we're trying to make it 6. Can we make it 6, guys? 6 wins in league play in a row. Fagundes passes it to Agudelo. Agudelo gets the Boswell nicely by my center back there. And that's going to be the end of the first half, guys. It's going to be a 0-0 draw so far. So far, so looking so good. And this is, I just realized this is my B team. So, obviously the quality is a little bit lower in certain positions of the field. But I'm going to take Boswell because he's probably exhausted. He's getting up there in age, and I think he's played like 3 games, 3 90-minute games back-to-back. So I'm going to put in Cooper. Because I also want to have Cooper grow. Because Cooper is the future of this team, even though the future is probably going to be the next 8 games. And here we see Jones takes a shot, and I don't know what Gallese was thinking there. That was on his own side of the post. He should have gotten it, but the ball just sneaks by, and I guess that's something you can expect out of the quality of play from Jermaine Jones. Jermaine Jones is a beast. Um, he's the player that the U.S. men's national team needs right now, and obviously it's the player that the New England Revolution team need because for those of you guys that watch MLS, if you remember when the whole fiasco uh, with Jermaine Jones coming to MLS and the fact that he should be in Chicago Fire, but the New England Revolution kind of did a bit last minute. And before we continue, guys, I was worried here because I thought that was the 2-0, the second goal here, the 2-0 lead that New England was going to get. But as we see here in the replay, it's actually offsides, and it's probably offsides by a hair. And the player here, Kellen Rowe, obviously is not too happy with the call. Anyways, guys, us going back on Jermaine Jones, who actually gets subbed off here, I believe. He's been such a crucial player for the New England Revolution. I remember him coming in. The New England Revolution was actually in a 8-game losing streak. It was a strut. It was horrible. But someone of his gravitas, his leadership, because he not only leads by example, guys, but if he sees that his team is not performing, he is very vocal about it. He will yell at you. He will basically try to get you revved up. And even when I remember a couple of games that he was in, when they were down a goal, they never seemed to hold their head down, or even if they did for a second, uh, Jermaine Jones would basically motivate the team and kind of push them back and tell them it's not impossible. We can get the comeback. And it's those type of players that you actually want on your team because those are the players that will make a difference in the long run, especially in these championship games. Anyways, enough about JJJ. We see here with the last opportunity here that we have, and not only do we sneak by the defender, we have a shot there, and the goalkeeper, Shuttleworth, gets it very smoothly. And that is my ESPN app, if you guys heard it. I believe there was a game here that just ended. Anyways, and speaking about ending games, that's the end of this game, guys, and our winning streak is broken. We kept it at 5, which is pretty decent, I should say. But I really wanted the 6, and not only did we break it, but we lost. And against the New England Revolution, who are, I think, 3rd in the East at the moment, so that's not good. That's actually going to shorten the distance that we have points-wise between them and us. And here we get a transfer offer by Dijkstra, our goalkeeper, and I'm just going to accept it, guys. He's very unhappy. I know I could squeeze in maybe a little bit more money, but I want to get enough funds, so maybe, just maybe, with this new amount of funds that we're getting, maybe we can sneak in and get both of these strikers. And here, his offer was accepted, both of them actually. And here I'm trying to see the remaining balance and seeing if it's possible to get both, but it's not possible, guys. I'm going to be short like $1 million, which in theory I would have had I sold Cooper, which maybe that's what I should have done because at the moment Birnbaum's doing fairly well. Mina's been a little bit of a disappointment, but I think he can fill in the spot nicely for Boswell. But as we see here, I'm actually going for Araujo. I'm going for the higher rated and younger player. I think he's actually I think Jordi Rena's actually pace here. He's actually faster. So maybe I should have gone for that option, but I think Araujo will do just fine here. Anyways, in here, we're going to see, I guess, the finances here and see if maybe we can sneak in Jordi Reyna as well. And I know he's going to ask for like a 55-ish budget. And so let's see here. The most we can get is maybe 4,200. And unfortunately, I think we're going to be off by $500,000. And I see here Josie Alter is going to Bayer Leverkusen. I guess he's going to join Chicharito there, guys. And here we see, I thought I had other players that needed to be sold, but I guess I don't. I could have sworn I did, but nothing, I guess, too much to worry about. I guess maybe I should have sold Cagna or Araujo, one of the two. I don't think I needed both, but whatever. Whatever, guys. And here I'm going to see, I think I'm going to make another attempt and see if it's possible. But looking ahead, I knew that it wasn't going to be enough money, guys. And to be honest, I don't think it's a good deal to put in that much money and give him Luperto. I think that's too much of a good a trade for their half or for them for that side. Like I see, Altor is going to Bayer Leverkusen. Berardi is going to Barcelona, and we see Werner is going to Real Madrid. We will probably rot in the bench and not get any playing time. Which I know what they say, guys. You know, if Real Madrid comes a knocking, you have to sign for them, or any of these big teams. But I often question whether or not players actually consider it. Whether they give it a nice, thorough look at. What, this is a great team, and I'm going to be in a winning team. But will I get enough playing time? Does this make sense for my career? Will I, get enough reps and that kind of stuff? So, obviously, that I think is something players should take into consideration before signing up with these big teams. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Please follow me on Twitter at SAP Soccer Show, and make sure to tune in for the next videos coming up later on today.